Craft Academy, in one of our Mystery Craft Saturdays, we had this project, and our project was to get all crinoline scraps that we had, not up to half a yard, and create a design with it. You don't have to create with all but some, and let me show you what I came up with. But before we get into that, to say a big thank you to all our subscribers, and for those just joining us, you are most welcome to the Ventcraft channel. We hope to say thank you in our next video because we are sure you would click that subscribe button. And everyone, please do ensure you like, comment and share this video. What you'll be using, you'll be needing iron, okay, then your scissors, then you'll be needing your measurement tape. Then here are the scraps that I had. I made use of 4 scraps here. I think, yeah, 4 scraps. So they are not up to half a yard. This is 12 inches. Okay, so I'm going to be showing you all the measurements of the various scraps. But I think I didn't use, I had 5 here, but I made use of just 4, as you will see as we go along. So these are all the measurements that I'm letting you see, to see that none is up to 18 inches. You know, 18 inches is half a yard. Yeah, here's the one that I didn't get to use. I didn't use this one. Okay, yes, I didn't use this one. All right, and I made use of this. Yeah. Okay, you get to see how I made use of all of them. Just be patient. So, of course, you'll be needing your needle and thread. Then you'll be needing a bias. Yeah, I made use of bias, black bias. I didn't use this feathers finally, and I used this ALIEXPRESS, the thin one, and my latest new discovery, E7000. Okay, so the first thing I did was to pull out all the threads from the, you know, crinoline. Most times they come with the thread, and I do advise you always make sure that you buy the crinoline that have the thread, because most times you might want to make use of them. So pull them all off. For this particular project, we do not need to make use of it. Then the next thing I did was to iron them so that my designs will come out perfectly the way I want. Yes, your crinoline can be ironed, and if you want to know more things you can do with your crinoline, do join me in Crinoline Masters Class. You would get to know everything you need to know about crinoline. Trust me, you won't regret it. It is a class you don't want to miss. I would like to also apologize for the visuals. Yes, it's quite dark in the videos, but I'm sure you will get the main thing of the video. Now, do not throw your scraps. Whenever you have scraps of crinoline, leave them. They would come in handy, trust me. So the next thing I did was to take the one that I had already sewn bias on. Now, if you want to know how to do that, it's also in our Crinoline Masters class. The crinoline didn't come with this bias. I sewed it to it. Okay, so now I'm sewing the tips of this crinoline that I have, and I'm going to attach it to the close to the edge. It's not exactly at the edge of the ALIEXPRESS. Now this ALIEXPRESS is your 0.2 inch, if I'm right. It has the thinnest ALIEXPRESS you can find, the one that is made of iron inside. Sometimes you can find the ALIEXPRESS without it covered, but if it's not covered, ensure you cover it before you do this project, because it will help you to sew it perfectly to the ALIEXPRESS, so that to sew the crinoline to the ALIEXPRESS so that it doesn't come off. Because what I'm making use of the material that was sewn to the ALIEXPRESS to help me secure the crinoline firmly on the ALIEXPRESS. Okay, so now I'm knotting it. Now I'm making use of white thread because I'll finally still cover it up, so it didn't matter. But if you're not going to cover it up, best you use probably fishing line or a matching thread. Alright, so that's that, and I'm going to do the same to the other side. You might want to measure from the tip of the ALIEXPRESS to where you want to start, so that you do it at the same place, the same area on the other side, so that it's uniform, as in your crinoline comes in uniform on the head. Alright, so right now I'm taking my bias, matching to the color of the crinoline, of course, and I'm covering the sewing that I have just done, and I'm making use of my latest adhesive glue, which is E7000. I seem to be falling in love with it. I don't know whether I'm going to buy another another one where I'm going to still be doing Uhu Gum and B6000, but I guess we would get to see about that in probably 2 months time. If I'm still using E7000, then of course it means I have changed completely. So far so good. I have really been enjoying it. Okay, so now I'm doing my finishing touches on the tip of the bias. Now you can see me using zigzag. It doesn't mean you have to use zigzag, please. I couldn't locate where my straight scissors was, so I had to make use of the zigzag. So I've done the other edge, I've already sewn the other edge. Now I want to ensure that this crinoline stays at a particular position. What I want it is for it to come more to the front than to the back, so that it gives kind of like a face cap view, sort of just a little on the head. So I'm putting in my E7000. Now you want to allow it to dry a bit so that you don't get it staining your crinoline that you have just sewn to the ALIEXPRESS. So I'm going to put it, can you see I'm doing my hand to kind of wedge it from staining the crinoline. If it does stain, of course you can make use of an alcohol based liquid to clean them all off. Alright, so now I'm using my hand to press it down. You can see that the front has more space, okay, so it comes a bit to the front. And so that's how it is for now. And of course the place where I sewed the bias like that. Now if you take a look at this crinoline, you can see that I've done something to the crinoline. I've stretched it out inside to form a kind of pattern in the crinoline. Now if you do not know how to do that, you want to join me in Crinoline Masters Class. You get to learn that and many more things you can do with your crinoline. So what I'm doing first of all is that I'm knotting the two edges like so. This is the second part that I'm knotting right now. Is it the second part? We'll get to know very soon. All right, so pulling it to knot it fully. Okay, there goes my zigzag scissors. I wonder where my straight scissors is. We need to locate it. Okay, so I've done the two edge. Now I'm going to use it to form a bow. Now the pattern that I formed in the crinoline actually gives it a tech look kind of. So you want to know how to do that too. Alright, so now I'm making a bow with the crinoline. A quick bow, I would say. Alright, so that's it. Now this particular design, very easy to make and quick. And you know December is coming when people will want to get fascinators for Christmas and all that stuff. You can do a lot of this. Trust me, it is cheeky and would go for both little girls and adults. In fact, all females can use it. Alright, so that's one, and I have made three. Now if you look closely, you can see what there are 2 cream and 1 silver. So I'm joining the 3 of them together like so. Now take note, the 3 of them I actually did those patterns in all of them so that it will give it that tech look. So it's not looking like any other crinoline in the market. So you want to raise people's eyebrows. Where did you get that crinoline from? Oh, the benefits of joining Crinoline Masters Class. Okay, so I'm joining the 3rd one. You can imagine I made use of 3 colors and actually the design really turned out nice. Now if you're gaining value so far from this DIY on this wonderful crinoline fascinator design, please do give me a thumbs up. Now you can see, don't throw your scraps away. They come in handy. It's just that they occupy space, of course, so no decluttering. So I took it and I sewed it to the side like this. So you can actually sew it anyway, but you know me, I'm a side person. I love side things. I don't know, I think it makes it look more cheeky. But okay, for those who you have to cover your head or so, I guess if you're doing it for a little girl, you can put it on the top side so that it's almost like a hat. But I prefer it this way. Looks cheeky, my darlings. Oh yes. Okay, so I'm sewing it firmly on it. Ensure you pass it through those materials in the headband as well so that it holds it firmly. Then now I take these trimmings. Yes, sorry, I didn't mention about this trimmings in the beginning when I was showing you the materials that I'm making use of. But I just took, you know, these stone trimmings. I just made it into 2. They just have 2, you know, normally it's wider than that, but I'm making use of 2 so that it just covers the ALIEXPRESS. Do you understand? So I'm going to take it all the way down like so to give it a touch of oh, what's that word I'm looking for? Elegance. Yes, to give it that touch of elegance and make it look hot. And everybody's like, oh wow, I love your hair accessory. And you're like, oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. And of course, we're going to use it to create wealth, are we not? Yes. If you did make use of this design, please do come back to this video and let us know how it went. If you made money with it, say I made money. Yes, that is nice. Okay, so we keep on going like so. No throwing of scraps again. So I got a little strap also, and I'm going to be putting this in the middle to cover the sewing on the crinoline that we have joined together. So that's it. Look how it's looking, so gorgeous. Oh no, it's just too cute, really. All right, so I'm going to cover this E7000. Yeah, naturally this E7000 doesn't mess up everywhere like so, and that's how I made this lovely cute crinoline fascinator. Can you see the views? Do let me know what you think about this design. Are you going to be making it? Let me know in the comment section below. I really love it. It's really cute, and actually I got inspired by one of my students in the Ventcraft Academy. That's why you need to join the Ventcraft Academy. Really, if you join, you get inspired by what students do as well. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, and click the bell button and check out this next video.